This is a view from Longbank. We're looking over towards Kilnsea Grange on the landward side of Longbank. Not far from here that the Snowy Owl was visited earlier in the year. I had quite a good view of it from the bank here. And I'm looking now, swinging round to look at the new mud banks that have been created in Beacon Ponds and the islands. Should be very good for waders in the autumn. Now having yet another look at the ridge and furrow.
See the water standing in the furrows near the high.
This is something that many people are very interested in, I know.
Well, anyway. I wish you could see that other thing.
I'm actually looking at a heron there, but it's probably too far away to see very well. Party of oyster catchers flying over. The caravan site away to the south in the distance there. And then swinging over into the concrete sound mirror. And the rest of Kilnsea. And walking there near the new sluice that's been fitted to control the water levels in Beacon Pond. Ken's looking very pensive there. This is another view of Kilnsea Cliff, looking south. Getting eroded all the time. That Coast Guard tower won't be here much longer. Of carved ashlar here. It's now nearly buried in the sand, but when we first came across it after one of the big surges, it was just lying on top of the sand brought in by the sea. It did make us wonder if just possibly it might have come from old Kilnsea Church. Unlikely, but there it is. It looks very much like a block of carved ashlar. It's possible to see here just how close to the sea this particular stone is. There it is in the sand again. The final conqueror of Spurn. This is Rose Cottage. It was built about, I think about 1845, or certainly before 1852. I have an idea it was made originally for coast guards, but that may have been incorrect. It used to have taller chimney stacks than it has now. They're taken down last year.
Take along there and look at that.
I'm standing now at Sammy's Point. Or at least it's what birders call Sammy's Point. There have been some good birds here over the years. It's actually on the Humber bank. And on the other side of the bank there's an area of quite good bushes that you can get migrants in at the right time. We're looking over to the Humber now, of course the tide's out. There's an area of concrete blocks here as well, stretching out into over the mud. Got the view over the Humber there. Few garden escapes there for the opium addict. Over, right over towards the concrete mirror now, and then moving on to Kilnsea Grange, and the bank leads of course to the Crown and Anchor. Area of bushes. I think that's the Crown I'm on now. And then we're looking right over across the bay towards the lighthouse, and over to the point itself. I believe when the lighthouse was built it was much closer to the actual tip. The tip has, over the last 100 years, or almost 100 years, has extended considerably. Mentioned earlier, where the migrants can be found in spring and autumn. And these fields are actually used for grazing horses, for the riding stables. It's quite close to here, on the way to Easington. It's a very good place for wheatears, usually in spring. Paddington now. Right over towards Paddington now. Now we've got the spire of Paddington in the middle there. Might just be possible to see it from Sammy's. This is Kilnsey Grange that we're looking at now. It was built just after enclosure, which took place in 1843, so around about mid-century, mid-19th century I think. Severe looking though.